I made a Brookhaven with planes! So I modified the game by adding a brand new airport and some really stylish airplanes as well. The Brookhaven plane is well known for not really working, which is pretty sad since tons of Brookhaven copies do have their own working planes. Some even have flying cars. Only thing we have that flies is this helicopter, but at the time I'm recording this we have the Halloween UFO model. And this is one of the only ways to fly in the game, and you still need premium, which is more than 200 Robux. Even if we wanted to pilot the plane, we'd still need to go through the whole airport. From these windows we can see it, so in theory we should be getting into it from here. I mean in theory, as we are really inside the blue block below the map instead of inside of it properly. I'm not kidding, we can even use the sleeping bag to make sure this is right, which is quite bizarre if I'm being honest. If we want to go into the pilot's cabin to fly around, we aren't able to as well. None of this has any functionality. You can even go as far as use the pilot roll and click all these buttons, but nothing really happens. All we can do is click the emergency button, so the whole place is gonna start doing this beeping alarm. It'll also start flashing these red lights around to warn of the emergency. In conclusion, the airport isn't worth anything and it doesn't even have a working plane. But relax, I still have an idea. I got into Roblox Studio, and in here we can start altering stuff around the map. So of course I'm gonna start by taking that plane out of here, since it isn't useful in any way. It's even completely hollow inside, just as I told you guys. Let's delete that thing out of here and grab a working one. Maybe this? I can't be sure we can fly with it, so I'll put it at the start of the game. Now I can just log into it and test it out. Let's hope we began with a banger. Alright, we can already get into it like that. Then I need to figure out some of these buttons and see, are we able to fly with this thing? Oh, it did a little jump. Wait, those are the wheels, so we need these to be on until we take flight. I tried it many times, but sadly this one doesn't work. It even bugged my whole character out with it. What will I do now? Since that wasn't good, we're gonna try this other one now. It's quite a big jet, so we need to give it some open space so it doesn't just explode in the middle of the city. I logged back into the game now. You can see some subs even joining it as well, so I'll run to get the jet first. Look at that! It's a golden plane! Or maybe it's only painted. I imagine gold is too heavy to fly. Let's just make our way into the pilot's seat. In theory, it should work as soon as we're here, but I can't really get it to fly at all. Apparently, I already have two non-functional planes. What do I do? Now that those didn't work out, I got this small one to try out. That one didn't give any results as well, so I just got this car because of that. Since we still need more, I got a bunch of airplanes over here. This one's from some war, but someone is already piloting it. There's also this one here. We just need to make sure it flies. This one seems to be working, but I'm having a hard time flying it. Doesn't look like it worked out in the end. It literally exploded while I tried it. Not even sure how. We still have this mini plane to try out before anything else, but it's bugging out here. At least this one is actually able to fly, even if it's very hard to use it. I think I have the gist of it now. Even my buddy Bacon is here flying with me. I'm glad. Oh no! What just happened? Did the engine just turn off out of nowhere? I also got this gigantic looking plane. You probably fit around 100 people inside of it. The only problem is that I'm not sure how I can get into it, but hopefully this car with stairs will help us do that. For some reason it's locked up and we can't open it at all. Wait, do these things eliminate players? Are you serious? So that plane is bad. Let's take it out of here since we can't get inside of it. This one doesn't work. I'm not sure about that one, but I'll delete it too. I think I'll just get a whole new airport, since you all know that this little airport isn't that good. That's why we're gonna get this giant airport where we'll be able to have tons of planes as well as people inside of it. We'll need to delete a few of these rocks and mounts. It would look pretty nice if we placed it right over here. With that done, we have our airport. We have the departing zone, as well as the area to enter each of the planes, which is pretty cool. Now we'll need the planes. Let me get this huge one here. I'll also grab this classic looking airplane here. It's all made of the little blocky texture, which is interesting. Let me leave it on that corner to mess with later. There's also this smaller one here. It looks like it would be really fun to pilot. Just look at this big one. It's one of those huge military airplanes. By the looks of it, we could probably pilot it. And here we are. This is the airport we added into the game. It's a lot better. How does it look inside? Wait, Wait, why is it just blowing us to this side? That's so weird. I probably did something wrong in this place, but let's test it out. Now over at this part, can we open these doors up? Dude, it does! That's already awesome. We just need to see if we can get inside the plane now. Oh, we can actually do it this time. Let me make my way in there. There we go. Then we need to go to the pilot seat. That looks promising. There's tons of buttons on this side. I hope we can understand this. I'll just press a few of these buttons. So why don't we press them all and hope for the best? At least it feels very useful. We even got some lights turned on it now. I'm trying to move it around, but it's a whole lot harder than I thought it was. What I'm having a hard time now is to get out. There's so many people in here. This doesn't work if you're in the way, guys. Let's just open this up and go test another one of these. What about this one? Doesn't look good. Oh, I think it does. We actually found a working plane. This is awesome. Interestingly enough, it can even shoot, so we can even do some dogfighting. This is plane war now. I'll shoot them all. That guy is flying, so I'm trying to get him. Dude, I got him. He exploded. Surely that has to be one of the best planes we got. It even shoots. Dude, what did they do with the big plane we had here? They totally destroyed it. It's all in pieces now. Now surely this one will never work. After testing all of these, we know that only a few of these work. Mostly don't. I don't think we should only change the airport. Let's also add a few nice things around town as well. To get a few ideas, I got into that Arabic Brookhaven copy. Over that way you can see that there's a plane flying. Not only that one, but there's some blimps up there as well. Probably showing us some sort of ad from up high. This is also their airport. I'm not sure how to read that, but that's okay. It looks mostly like the Brookhaven airport, but with a few less things. A whole lot simpler in that case. And as we get to the end of it, it should teleport us into the void? What? Differently from the regular Brookhaven airport, I got that giant one that I think it's a lot better than that one. Just like the copy, we're gonna get a plane right over here, and we're gonna put it up into the air like it was flying. I'm just not sure how to make it fly around and go back and forth like the Arabic copy. It'll just have to stay still in the air. Right next to the airport, we're gonna get a bunch of these radio towers, so everyone is able to signal the planes and all that. We can even get a big airport sign right on top of it. This is also very important. We'll have these morphs so people can work in uniform at the airport. Another important thing are these big buses that take people to their planes. You'd surely see these in real life, so why don't we get some in Brookhaven as well? I'll also get a bunch of these carts with stairs to help people and pilots to get into the plane and all that. Oh yeah, the airport sign is very important. Since this is our plane Brookhaven, this sign is gonna be huge and clear for everyone to see. Now people will know it's over this direction. This little arrow is also gonna help with that. And since this airport isn't in use, people need to know it. So we're getting this closed sign right in front of it, so people shouldn't be able to get into it. I'll even put road closed signs so people don't trespass. Here at the back of the airport, we'll need to give the planes their own runway. Just grass isn't gonna do it. This is a very important part for the plane's flight, so we couldn't forget them. With that added, our airport looks great. Thinking about it, I think this front part should also be concrete to work well with the whole vibe. And just so it doesn't look weird, we'll get this little texture into it, which looks pretty great. Just logged into the game, so let's get into the bus and take it to spawn right quick. We just need to wait for everyone to go into it so we can take them to the airport. I think that's all we can carry. Look at how many people are in there. This has to be the biggest bus I've ever seen. Whoa! What happened to our bus? I guess it just bugged out on us, so we'll have to just keep on walking. Look at the plane up there. It actually looks like it's flying, but sadly it's just fully still. Some people are already getting into the little planes. They gotta be careful, but here we have the sign that shows us where the airport is. Wait, what happened with the closed road signs we got in here? Alright then, so this is our new airport. Would it be awesome if that was in Brookhaven? Sadly, it's just a little copy that I've done. Whoa, what's going on? Are these ghost cars or something? They just float up into the air, and then when they're on the ground, they start moving on their own. Dude, these are the uniforms. Are we able to use these? Let's try this. Oh, it worked out! Now that we have our pilot's outfit, we need a plane for us to fly around. Time to get into it and fly. Here we are now. Wait, I forgot I can shoot. What would happen if we shot the one down there? It doesn't work, so that's the most interesting thing we can do. Look at all its parts flying out. Why is blowing planes up so satisfying? After a while of doing that, it's just flying up into the air, kinda like it's lagging out or something. But the server isn't at all. Better get away as it's going down. We better make a run for it as we destroyed everything. everything. That's gonna be it, guys. Leave all your likes on the video and subscribe to the channel for even more. Watch one of the videos on screen as well. They're so much fun. Thank you for watching. See you later. Have a good one.